Morning everyone. Today I'm going to inform you guys on how I became who I am today. I'll start off with where I grew up, talk a little bit about my wife and daughter, and then move on to what I currently do in the Air Force. So without wasting too much of your time, I'll go ahead and get started. My name is Justin Wilkes. I grew up in a very small town in Texas, Turkey, Texas to be exact. Had to be combined with another town about 10 miles away to make one high school, Valley High School, which was still small. We played 6-man football. Both towns only have a population of roughly 500 people. It's a little bigger than that now, but not much, which it's only 500 regardless. In high school, I was lucky enough, I got to play in the 6-man football all-star game for the state my senior year. And then after that, I actually got lucky enough to play in the All-American Bowl for 6-men as well, which was a blast. Valley High School, just like the two towns, is extremely small. Just to put it into perspective for some of you, only graduated with 15 classmates back in 2003, and it's not growing, so it's not getting any bigger. Now I'll move on, start talking a little bit about my family. My wife Danielle, I met her at my first duty assignment in Rapid City, South Dakota. She is what I consider a military brat. She's moved kind of all over the place when she was younger. Her dad's retired 20 plus years in the Air Force as well. She claims she's from Texas, but the fact that she's never really lived there, that she just has a bunch of family that lives there, I always kind of give her crap about it. A little argument between us two. We got married back in August 2005 after me being in South Dakota for about 3 years. And then a couple of years after that, we moved down to Tucson, which, with her approval, I went ahead and I cross-trained into the new job that I have now. And just a couple of months after being in Tucson, after trying for a while, she informed me that she was pregnant with our daughter Ariana, which was born just 9 months later, obviously. Our daughter was born in October. She just turned 2 just last month. And within just her first 2 years of her life, I've already missed almost half of it between 2 deployments. But don't let it fool you. The job that I do it's well worth it. So moving on to that, I'll start talking about that a little bit. Started off, my first job in the Air Force was being an ammo troop up in Rapid City, South Dakota. Worked on anything from 2,000-pound bombs down to little 9mm bullets. Just maintained and stored those and issued them out to customers, so on and so forth. I was an ammo troop for 6 years before I actually got the approval and opportunity to cross-train. Cross-trained into the aerial gunner career field, and which is what I do now. Fly combat search and rescue on Air Force's HH-60G helicopter. Right now in Afghanistan, we're doing a little bit of a different role. It's not necessarily combat search and rescue. We're doing more of a medevac / CASEVAC, bringing our allies and fellow Army Marines that are injured on the battlefield, bringing them into a higher level of medical care, which is awesome. My first deployment was last summer. I was actually here with another guy that's in this class with us, Josh Reed. He actually posted a video the first week of what we do, which is pretty neat. And he's kind of in the same boat I'm in. I'll let him talk about that a little bit. But he's here with me again for this trip as well. That's pretty much it. That's my life in a nutshell. We started off, I talked about where I was from and my first duty station, where I met my wife, my daughter Ariana, and what I actually do now. The job that I do now, I mean, it's awesome. If any of you guys are interested in cross-training in the Air Force, shoot me an email and help you guys out as much as I can. Thanks.